Guys, Ryan Loma cut the plastic here. Yeah, what's going on, man? Good. Let me just get this tuned up. We're down here at the Colorado State Capitol, and we are here for the Unite and Fight for Housing Justice. This is a action calling for the responsibility of landlords and homeowners to the community. You can't have housing situations where there's no heaters, where water doesn't work, where toilets leak, where there's infestations due to holes and animals being able to get in to the property. And so all of this, hey, Joe Black, welcome. Glad for joining us. Good job on that Eric Chalk for America video. I think I forgot my chalk. But we're going to do a couple of things. The yellow jackets are out here as well. Basically, I'm going to run the camera for, just let it run itself. When we get up into the march zone, we'll work on that. Spirit in the Sky, Doc Mudd, hello everybody. Glad to have you here. Again, for those of you who are joining us, we are at the Unite and Fight for Housing Justice because the system is unjust. It is brought to you by the Party for Socialism and Liberation. We are at the Colorado State Capitol in conjunction. The yellow vests are here, and I forgot mine because I was running out the doors so darn quick. But we've got a variety of community here today, folks, and you guys enjoy the chat. Hopefully we'll be getting some music, some speakers up. I know there's going to be a march. We will be taking to the streets with this crowd size, and by my estimates, the number of marshals on site. And you guys will know the difference in the marshals. They'll have the orange, gray, and yellow on. There's 3 or 4 of them currently visible. I forgot my so I should get one. And basically we're like, yo cops, and the mayor said, we don't want and then we, from there, live video show, and now that testing. Talk about how officers, not to local businesses and all the stuff that they came, they watched us, they checked on us a few times, and it was all night long. They can go the bathroom, 7 blocks away, and it's like it's streaming now. Trying to get my watch up. I just called. So I called the chief. Like, well, you know, I don't really have control of that. There's like 50 people dead carrying guns.
So folks want to start gathering over here closer to the steps so we're not all so spread out. So si quieren empezar a acercarse más aquí al frente, porque las personas que van a estar hablando van a estar aquí en esta parte de los escalones. Entonces, no queremos ver que estén separados, o si pueden acercarse más a esta área Y también tenemos diferentes cartelones. Si no trajeron un cartelón y quieren agarrar un mensaje. And then we also have some signs over here. If you don't have a sign or if you just want to grab one, please come up and grab one or pass them around. So yeah, if folks can get closer, that would be perfect. So we're all together.
All right, guys. Down with the slumlords, up with the people. Housing is a human right. I love it.
Okay, we're actually going to invite people to come and stand with us on the steps. So if you can come and join us. So folks that are going to speak will be here at the front. But if you want to come and stand behind us and hold up your sign. So vamos a invitarles a que se unan con nosotros en los escalones, para que puedan estar atrás de nosotros y los que van a estar hablando estarán enfrente.
Habla con los pollitos.
You should absolutely. Perfect. Great, man. Just remember you're on live right now.
Okay.
Just so you know, any and all conversations in public are recorded.
Yes.
Yeah, go get up there, buddy. Power to the people. Wait, who was murdered? Lavoy. What happened to Lavoy Finicum? Joe, you're looking at most of the attendance here, guys. Sorry, I'm catching up live with the chat while I'm watching.
All right, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for coming out today. My name is Sarah, and I'm an organizer with the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Colorado Homes for All and the PSL have called for this joint action today to demand better rights for renters.
El Partido por Socialismo y Liberación y Viviendas para Todos Colorado han llamado esta acción hoy para hacer demandas sobre nuestras viviendas.
Colorado has some of the worst renter protections.
Give me
in
a
the
one if
country.
this sounds good, guys.
Our laws automatically favor landlords over renters. This makes it hard for renters to file complaints or organize for fear of retaliation through rent increases or forced evictions.
Colorado tiene una de las peores leyes de protecciones para inquilinos. Nuestras leyes automáticamente favorecen a los dueños de las viviendas sobre los inquilinos. Esto lo hace difícil para que los inquilinos puedan hacer o puedan organizar o puedan hacer reparos en sus hogares.
It is currently illegal to limit how much a landlord can increase rent year to year. This is one of the reasons why the cost of living in Colorado has skyrocketed. In just 8 years, the rent has risen 80%. A one-bedroom apartment that used to be $800 is now closer to $1,500 a month.
Es ilegal limitar cuánto un dueño puede subir la renta de año a año. Esta es una de las razones porque la renta está tan alta en Colorado. En los 8 años pasados la renta ha subido 80%. Un apartamento de una recámara puede costar hasta hasta $1,500 al mes.
Landlords take that opportunity to jack up rent even more if they redevelop our homes for luxury housing. Nothing is stopping them from increasing rent beyond our breaking point, forcing us to move out.
Los dueños toman la oportunidad para subir la renta cuando hacen apartamentos de lujo y nos fuerzan a salir cuando no podemos pagar por esa renta.
There are basic conditions landlords are supposed to meet so our homes are habitable or safe to live in. But the legal requirements are spotty and poorly guaranteed with weak and ambiguous language.
Hay condiciones básicas que los inquilinos tienen que prometer para tener viviendas seguras, pero los requerimientos legales no tienen lenguaje claro sobre qué es su responsabilidad a nosotros.
Toxic mold isn't even included as a threat to safety under these laws. For things considered vital like heat and water, electrical outages, infestations, and sewage backups, landlords don't have to respond within a specific amount of time to such urgent maintenance issues.
El mold ni siquiera es considerado ni siquiera es considerado algo peligroso bajo estas leyes y los dueños no tienen la responsabilidad de tiempo específico para arreglar cosas como la agua, el calentamiento, infestaciones y drenaje.
They take full advantage of this and take their sweet time fixing problems while people are forced to live with horrible conditions for months on end with no response from the landlord.
Los dueños toman ventaja de esto y toman su tiempo cuando es su responsabilidad de arreglar condiciones terribles y no seguras y se pueden esperar hasta meses.
I'm sure we've all experienced being ignored by our landlord. They should be held accountable. However, the law also assumes the goodwill of the landlord. When the landlord hikes rents or evicts tenants who make complaints or try to organize with their neighbors for better conditions, the law automatically believes the landlord's goodwill, that they didn't mean any harm.
Todos hemos experienciado ser ignorados por el dueño de nuestra vivienda. Ellos deberían de tener una responsabilidad bajo la ley, pero la ley en Colorado dice que el dueño tiene la razón cuando saca a alguien de una vivienda, cuando sube la renta o cuando hace algo en contra de un inquilino que intenta hacer un reparo en el hogar o organizarse.
No other state has a law that automatically grants a presumption in favor of the landlord. This forces tenants to either put up living in unsafe conditions or else risk having to search for another place to live in a market where affordable housing is extremely scarce.
Ningún otro estado tiene una ley que automáticamente favorece a los dueños. Esto fuerza a los inquilinos que tengan que vivir en condiciones que no son seguras o tener que buscar otra vivienda en un mercado extremadamente caro.
This is what renters in Colorado have to endure, and we are tired of it. We urge the legislature and the governor of Colorado to pass two bills. One is to strengthen Colorado's warranty of habitability, and the other is to finally lift the ban on rent control.
Esto es lo que los inquilinos han tenido que aguantar en Colorado y estamos cansados. Le urgimos a la legislatura y al gobernador de Colorado que pasen los biles que hacen la garantía de vivienda y que esfuerzan la garantía de vivienda y que quitan que ponen el control de la renta.
We demand that Congress eliminate the presumption against retaliation in favor of the landlords.
Nosotros estamos pidiendo que el Congreso quite la favorabilidad a los dueños.
We demand that tenants be allowed to notify landlords of uninhabitable conditions through written notice.
Estamos pidiendo que los inquilinos puedan escribir a sus dueños sobre condiciones no seguras en viviendas.
We demand that repairs are begun between 24 to 72 hours from the time of the complaint.
Estamos exigiendo que reparos comiencen de 24 a 72 horas después de que se hace una queja.
We demand that tenants be given the right to withhold an estimate cost of the repair from rent payment.
Exigimos que los inquilinos no den el dinero de la renta que sería el costo de reparos.
We demand that Congress reinforce the right to break a lease if uninhabitable conditions persist.
Exigimos que el Congreso dé el derecho de quebrar un contrato de vivienda si condiciones no seguras persisten.
We demand an expansion on the ability for tenants to receive injunctive relief to county courts and small claims courts.
Exigimos una expansión en la habilidad de inquilinos de recibir apoyo de las cortes de quejas.
We demand that Congress add mold as a condition to the warranty of habitability.
Exigimos que el Congreso añade moho como una condición de vivienda, de garantía de vivienda.
We demand that the burden on tenants to notify their local government of a habitability issue be removed.
Exigimos que se quite la responsabilidad de los inquilinos de tener que decirle al gobierno local sobre problemas de vivienda.
We demand that landlords are required to pay for comparable accommodations if an uninhabitable unit is not remedied within a reasonable amount of time.
Exigimos que los dueños tengan que pagar por acomodaciones en otros lugares mientras se hacen reparos de la vivienda.
We demand protection for tenants that file a complaint or organize their community from retaliation.
Exigimos protección por inquilinos que hacen una queja o se organizan con su comunidad.
We demand that the ban on rent control be lifted.
Y exigimos que se ponga en control de renta.
Over the past few weeks, our organizers and volunteers collected signatures for a petition of support of these demands. In less than 3 weeks, we collected 1,700 signatures of support from working class people and renters all across the Denver area.
En las semanas pasadas, nuestros organizadores y voluntarios han colectado firmas para una petición que apoya estas exigencias. En menos de 3 semanas hemos colectado más de 1,700 firmas en apoyo de inquilinos en Denver.
That is 1,700 voices demanding that the Colorado legislation pass these bills. That is 1,700 voices taking a stand against unfair laws that favor greedy slumlords who are out to make a profit over the health and well-being of hundreds of thousands of working-class people across Colorado.
Esas son 1,700 voces exigiendo que la legislatura de Colorado pase estos biles. Son 1,700 voces tomando una lucha en contra de las leyes que no son justas y que favorecen a dueños que tratan de hacer ganancias sobre la salud y la vivienda de miles de personas en Colorado.
We are now going to hear from some speakers, and then we are going to march down 16th Street Mall to bring our message out to the city. Our first speaker is Cecia from 9 to 5 in Colorado Homes for All. Please welcome Cecia.
Ahora vamos a escuchar de algunas voces y luego vamos a marchar en la calle 16 para traer nuestro mensaje a la ciudad. Nuestra primera persona es Cecia de 9 to 5 Colorado y Colorado Homes for All.
Hey everyone, my name is Cecia Guadarrama and I'm a housing organizer with 9 to 5 Colorado. Mi nombre es Cecia Guadarrama y soy una organizadora de vivienda con 9 a 5. And something I want to uplift is everything that we do in Colorado Homes for All, we bring language justice to that space. And right now we can only do it in English and Spanish, but we believe that people should have access to the information and be able to be in a space comfortable in the language that they're most comfortable with. And that's why everything that we try to do is in English and Spanish, and I know that takes extra time, so bear us and be patient. If you say that you are for racial justice and language justice, that's what it means. So quiero decir que nuestros espacios siempre los hacemos bilingües en inglés y en español, porque eso es lo que significa tener justicia de lenguaje. Creemos que todos deben tener acceso a la información y estar en un espacio en el lenguaje donde más se sienten confortables, y eso quiere decir que a veces nos tardamos un poquito más, pero si creemos en la justicia racial y la justicia del lenguaje, eso es lo que tenemos que tener. In 2015, 9 to 5 surveyed about 1,000 folks, 1,000 renters in the Denver metro area, a lot of our working class folks, a lot of our people of color, and asked them what were the barriers that they were facing to finding housing and to staying in housing. And we found, of course, that rent cost was the #1 issue, but we also found that maintenance issues were a horrible thing that our folks were experiencing. And this isn't, I don't like the color of my wall. This is, I'm living without heat. I'm living without the proper things that I need for a habitable unit. En el 2015, 9 a 5 hizo una encuesta de como 1,000 inquilinos en el área metropolitana de Denver. Mucha de nuestra gente, mucha de nuestra comunidad, identificamos que el problema número uno, por supuesto, era el costo de la renta. Pero también empezamos a ver que otro problema eran los problemas de mantenimiento. Y no estamos hablando de que no me gusta el color de mi pared, sino de problemas de mantenimiento que hacen que un apartamento no sea habitable. And for that reason, and with our partners from other coalitions and other organizations, in 2016, we declared a housing state of emergency in Colorado throughout Homes for All, and we stood here in the Capitol and we said that things needed to change. En el 2016, nosotros declaramos una crisis de vivienda con nuestro grupo de Colorado Hogares para Todos y dijimos que las cosas tienen que cambiar. And I don't want to take up too much time because you're going to hear from directly impacted people. But I remember last year, one particular story, I was canvassing during the second week of January, and I found this apartment complex in Aurora. And when I got to these two buildings, every door that I started to knock on told me that they hadn't had heat for 2 weeks in the middle of December. That people had spent their holidays being in the cold, that people were only using one heater, and people couldn't afford to go somewhere else because they still had to pay the rent for that month. And that is unacceptable. It's unacceptable for people to be living in those conditions in our state of Colorado. El año pasado, cuando estaba tocando puertas, la segunda semana de enero, encontré 2 edificios en unos apartamentos en Aurora que no habían tenido calefacción por 2 semanas. Y eso no es aceptable, que esas familias tuvieron que pasar frío en ese tiempo de celebración y que no pueden ir a otro lado porque tenían que pagar su renta. And so now you're going to hear from some folks who have actually impacted stories and who are going to share with you why it's important to change things. So ahora van a escuchar de otras 2 personas. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce José from UNE Action. So voy a introducir a José de UNE Action.
Hi everyone. Hello all. My name is Jose Carmona. I am a member of United for New Economy Action, and I'm here to share my experience as a Denver renter with you on behalf of the Colorado Coalition. Last year, I was renting a home in a house with 4 other people. Around late June, I went to bed, and the next day, there was a hole in the cement wall above my bed with a growth coming out of it. I was surprised and scared to see this and immediately shared this with my housemates so we could notify our landlord.
Hola, mi nombre es José y yo soy un miembro de UNE Action. Hace un año yo estaba rentando un cuarto en una casa con 4 otras personas. En junio, cuando ya me iba a ir a dormir, al otro día amanecí con un hoyo de cemento arriba de mi cama que estaba creciendo. Me sorprendí de ver esto y también me asustó y inmediatamente compartí esto con las demás personas que vivíamos para poder notificar a nuestro rentador.
You see, the house had a long history of leaky pipes and the landlord usually wouldn't do much to address the plumbing issues around the house. Instead, they will send the groundskeeper to do more patch-up rather than invest in improving the plumbing system overall.
Si ustedes ven, la casa ya tenía una historia de problemas, de pipas y constantemente tener goteras. Y el arrendador, el propietario, casi nunca hacía nada para arreglar estos problemas de plomería. Entonces, mejor mandaba a otras personas solamente a cubrir en vez de realmente invertir para mejorar las condiciones de la plomería.
So after we notified the landlord, they sent the groundskeeper to investigate the hole. That hole had only grown bigger and parts of the walls in my room had also started to develop similar issues, including bubbling paint and holes with crystallized growths coming out of them. The groundskeeper claimed these growths were salt deposits and never gave a clear explanation of why that was happening. The landlord and the groundskeeper knew my room had particular issues with leakage, but to my knowledge, this was totally random.
En vez lo que hicieron fue que el propietario mandó a unas personas a investigar el hoyo. El hoyo entonces para entonces ya había crecido y partes de mi pared en mi cuarto empezaron a tener varios problemas, incluyendo que la pintura se estaba saliendo y los hoyos estaban cristalizando y creciendo más. Las personas investigando dijeron que era por la sal que estaba depositada que estaba creyendo el hoyo y nunca nos dieron una explicación bien de lo que estaba pasando. El propietario y esa persona sabían que mi cuarto tenía problemas de goteras, pero realmente ellos me hacían pensar que esto era algo normal.
Okay. About a week after the growth in my room were claimed to be salt deposits, my landlord informed me that they would have to tear down all the walls of my room as well as another room in the basement to fix the plumbing.
Después de una semana que seguía creciendo ese hoyo y que ellos decían que no tenían explicación o eran por la sal, me informaron que tenían que quitar todas las paredes de mi cuarto y todas las paredes de un cuarto del basement para arreglar la plomería.
They estimate the repairs would take anywhere between 1 to 2 weeks.
Estimaron que se tardaría de 1 a 2 semanas.
Even though I paid rent for the next month, I ended up being displaced because there was no requirement for my landlord to relocate me during the time that those repairs would need to take place.
Aunque había pagado la renta por ese mes, tuve que ser desplazado porque no había ningún requerimiento de que mi propietario me relocara a otro lugar mientras estaban haciendo los reparos.
I really didn't trust that those roads were salt deposits, so myself and another housemate decided to purchase mold kits.
Yo no estaba confiado de que realmente eso solamente fuera por el crecimiento de la sal. Entonces mis compañeros y yo decidimos comprar un equipo para ver si era mojo.
We had 2 kits, one for the room and another for outside.
Tuvimos 2 paquetes, uno para el cuarto y 2 para la área de afuera.
The outside was a control of comparison to the room, since outside always had different kinds of mold.
Lo de afuera era diferente porque lo de afuera siempre tenía diferente tipo de mojo.
The results were terrifying. The sample from my room had growths on the entire plate, while the one outside had only a few spots.
Los resultados fueron horribles. En mi cuarto tenía crecimiento de mojo en todo el plato y afuera en algunos lugares.
At that point, I was already displaced, staying between friends' homes and felt like there was no clear end to this issue in sight.
En ese punto ya estaba desplazado, viviendo con amigos y no teniendo una solución clara.
I even had to go stay with my sister in California because I felt like this was my most stable option.
Tuve hasta que irme a California con mi hermana porque creí que esa era la opción más estable para mí.
However, when I returned to Denver, there were no repairs to my room and had only gotten worse.
Y cuando regresé a Denver, aún todavía no había ningún reparo a mi cuarto y las cosas habían empeorado.
Ultimately, I decided to end my lease even though I didn't have another clear housing option lined up.
Decidí terminar mi contrato aunque no tenía otra opción de vivienda.
Thankfully, I was able to move in with my partner, but I'm here today sharing this experience because I believe no Coloradan should ever have to face this situation.
Pude moverme con mi pareja y gracias que pude moverme con mi pareja, pero estoy aquí hoy compartiendo mi experiencia porque creo que alguien de Colorado debe experimentar eso.
Housing is a human right.
La vivienda es un derecho humano.
And in Colorado, it's dangerously easy to be displaced because of our lack of renters' rights. And trying to find somewhere else to live is becoming increasingly difficult.
Y en Colorado es fácil ser desplazado porque no tenemos muchas protecciones para inquilinos. Y encontrar otro lugar para vivir es extremadamente dificultoso.
That is why I am here today to take action today with Colorado Homes for All and UNE Action.
Es por eso que estoy aquí hoy para tomar acción con Colorado Hogares para Todos y UNE Action.
Thank you for listening to my story and thank you for taking action with me on this issue.
Gracias por escuchar mi historia y gracias por tomar acción en este problema. Now we're going to hear from Raquel. Raquel's also going to share her story. Raquel is a member with 9 to 5 in Colorado Homes for All.
Muy buenas tardes, mi nombre es Raquel Chimal y vivo en el complejo de apartamentos Welton Park.
Good afternoon, my name is Raquel Shamal and I live in the apartment complex Welton.
Esta compañía de apartamentos pertenece a Greystar, que tiene propiedades en todo Colorado.
This apartment complex belongs to the landlords. The main company is Greystar, and they have buildings all over the state of Colorado.
Hemos sido víctimas de represalias por parte del manager porque vivimos en el área de Five Points.
We feel like we have been retaliated against the manager, and we live in the area of Five Points.
Ya que hemos reportado múltiples problemas de mantenimiento y limpieza.
We have reported many maintenance issues, including cleaning issues.
Y mantenimiento de ventanas y puertas.
And maintenance issues regarding our doors and our windows.
Una de las puertas que siempre están abiertas y que no tienen candado dan acceso directo a nuestras ventanas.
One of the doors that is never locked and always has direct access to our windows.
Hemos reportado vandalismo de personas que destruyen, quiebran las ventanas para intentar entrar a robar.
We have reported being vandalized because people try to break in and steal our things.
No es seguro vivir en este edificio.
It's not safe to live in this building.
Ya lo hemos reportado y la manager tomó acciones drásticas contra nosotros.
When we reported it, management took drastic retaliation against us.
Otro de los problemas principales del mantenimiento son las puertas de los garajes.
Another severe maintenance issue is around our garage doors.
Ya que ese garage es acceso directo a nuestros apartamentos.
Those give direct access to our units.
Por 2 años esa puerta de garage ha tenido muchas deficiencias. Cada rato se quiebra, no sirve y da acceso a los malhechores.
For 2 years, they've had a lot of issues or not fixing it, and it gives access to people to come in.
Lo hemos reportado a la policía y hemos mencionado que la deficiencia de la mala administración es lo que está provocando el mal mantenimiento de estas puertas.
We have made police reports and have said that because of the bad administration, it has caused maintenance problems to get worse.
Hasta este momento no nos han repuesto el dinero de la pérdida por los robos de los carros, el robo a nuestras pertenencias personales en el garaje.
Until today, we have not received any compensation for any property, including our cars that were stolen.
Ya hasta este momento, como grupo de las víctimas, hemos hecho una acción para juntarnos en grupo y hacer una demanda civil.
At this point, all of the folks that have been affected in this group have gotten together and have taken action, and we want to pursue with a lawsuit.
Por esta acción, el manager no nos quiere renovar los contratos de renta.
And we feel like because of that, management does not want to renew our leases.
En menos de 2 semanas se nos vencen los contratos y nos quieren fuera.
In less than 2 weeks, our lease will be up and they want us out.
El manager ha tenido represalias serias de racismo porque nos ha insultado, nos ha gritado y ellos quieren proteger la imagen de su negocio.
We feel like management has been racist and has retaliated against our folks, and they just want to cover up or just present a coverage or a good cover up for the Welton building.
Las personas que tienen voucher de sección 8 y son clientes de Colorado Coalition somos una de las principales víctimas.
Folks who have Section 8 vouchers who are part of Colorado Coalition for the Homeless are among the first victims.
Otras de las víctimas son latinos, personas de raza African American, y sentimos que somos target de represalias en el área de Five Points.
We feel like our communities who identify as Latino or Black or African American are the primary target for retaliation.
Estamos pidiendo la colaboración de todos ustedes porque muchos de nosotros podríamos perder voucher y podríamos estar enfrentando la situación de homeless.
And we're asking for your help because a lot of us can be displaced and be homeless.
Gracias y que tengan buen día.
Thank you and have a good day.
folks. I think
Thank
we're
you
going
so
to be
much for
marching
speaking,
soon.
Raquel. Now we're going to hear from Lillian from the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Please welcome Lillian.
All right, real quick, who out here is a renter or has had to rent housing?
¿Quién aquí alquila o ha tenido que alquilar una vivienda?
All right. Well, we are out here today because unlike the landlords with their lobbyists, we have to yell to be heard. We have to spend our weekends gathering thousands of signatures, spend our evenings making placards, and gather in the streets to have a fighting chance at having our interests represented by the people who claim to be our representatives.
Hoy estamos aquí porque a diferencia de los propietarios que tienen el oído de los representantes, tenemos que gritar para ser escuchados. Tenemos que pasar nuestros fines de semana reuniendo miles de firmas, pasar las tardes haciendo pancartas y juntarnos en las calles para tener la oportunidad de luchar para que nuestros intereses estén representados por las personas que dicen ser nuestros representantes.
This decision is not that hard. If it was up to the people, these protections would pass in a minute. But the choice isn't ours, and while we're out here in the cold, demanding our most basic rights, our landlords are using the profits they made from the check that we give them every month to pay lobbyists to whisper into the ears of the legislators. They're warning that these changes won't be good for Colorado, that they're too radical. But let's be clear, these are our minimum demands. Safe conditions in the homes that we pay for should not be something we have to fight for. In a city plagued by homelessness, landlords should not have the right to keep raising rents without limit every year. So no, these bills aren't bad for Colorado, they're bad for landlords' profits.
Esta decisión no es tan difícil. Si dependiera del pueblo, estas protecciones pasarían en un minuto. Pero la elección no es nuestra. Y mientras estamos aquí en el frío exigiendo nuestros derechos más básicos, nuestros propietarios están usando las ganancias que obtuvieron de nuestro cheque que les damos cada mes para pagar su entrada a la Cámara de los Legisladores. Están advirtiendo que estos cambios no serán buenos para Colorado, que son demasiado radicales. Pero seamos claros, estos son nuestras demandas mínimas. Las condiciones seguras en el hogar por las que pagamos renta de última hora no deberían de ser algo por lo que tenemos que luchar. En una ciudad plagada por personas sin hogar, los propietarios no deberían tener el derecho de seguir aumentando las rentas sin límite cada año. Estas propuestas no son malas para Colorado, son malas para las ganancias de los propietarios.
So the landlords lobby, the apartment association, has the pressure turned up. And what our legislators would like the most is if none of us were paying attention. Then they could leave things the way they are and not rock the boat. But we're out here to make our demands clear. And if they fail to pass these basic protections, then at least they've made it clear who they really represent.
La asociación de los propietarios tiene la presión en el alto. Y lo que más les encantaría a nuestros legisladores es de que ninguno de nosotros prestara atención. Entonces podrían dejar las cosas como están y no mover el bote. Pero estamos aquí para aclarar nuestras exigencias. Y si no pasan estas protecciones básicas, al menos han dejado claro a quién representan realmente.
Any representative backing away from these bills is siding against women and children and working people all across the state. And they're standing with predators who cut any corner that makes them $1, even if it means leaving women and children living with bed bugs or without heat or breathing in mold for months on end. They're enshrining the right to charge the highest rents that can be got for the lowest slum-like apartments, even if it means that some months we the tenants have to decide between making rent checks or paying for our groceries.
Cualquier representante que se aleje de estos proyectos de ley se pone en contra de las mujeres, los niños y los trabajadores de todo el estado, y en cambio se hace aliados a los depredadores que cortan cualquier esquina que les hace $1, incluso si eso significa dejar a las mujeres y los niños viviendo con chinches o sin calefacción, o respirando en el moho durante meses y meses. Están consagrando el derecho a cobrar las rentas más altas que se pueden obtener por los apartamentos más bajos, similares a barrios marginales, incluso cuando esto significa que algunos inquilinos tenemos que decidir entre hacer un pago de renta o pagar los comestibles.
So I want to ask, what good is there for a system like this, where the laws serve the slumlords and leave the people hanging out to dry? We work and produce and we make this country run, but we are guaranteed no quality of life, not even safe conditions in the homes that we pay for.
Quiero preguntar, ¿qué hay de bueno para un sistema como este, donde las leyes ignoran a los pobres, al pueblo, trabajamos y producimos y hacemos que este país funcione, pero no tenemos garantía de calidad de vida, ni siquiera condiciones seguras en los hogares que pagamos?
We must win these rights, but we cannot stop there. We are fighting for a future where the vast resources of this country are used to provide a dignified and prosperous life for all people. A future where the laws protect the people's rights and preying on basic human needs is treated as a crime, not rewarded with profits.
Debemos ganar estos derechos, pero no podemos detenernos allí. Estamos luchando por un futuro en que los vastos recursos de este país se utilicen para brindar una vida digna y próspera a todas las personas. Un futuro donde las leyes protegen los derechos de las personas y el aprovechamiento de las necesidades humanas básicas se trata como un crimen y no es recompensado con ganancias.
We know this future isn't going to be handed to us. We have to organize with each other and fight for it until we win. And if you want to be a part of this fight, talk to an organizer here today. Organizers from Colorado Homes for All, can you raise your hands? All right, and organizers with the Party for Socialism and Liberation, can you raise your hand? All right, so if you want to get involved, make sure you talk to one of these people today and ask them how you can get started. It's going to take a movement to achieve the future that we need.
Sabemos que este futuro no nos será entregado. Tenemos que organizarnos y luchar por ello hasta que ganemos. Y si quieres ser parte de esta pelea, habla con un organizador aquí hoy. Organizadores de Colorado Homes for All pueden levantar sus manos. Y organizadores con el Partido por Socialismo y Liberación pueden levantar la mano. Asegúrese de hablar con una de estas personas hoy y pregúnteles cómo puede participar. Va a tomar un movimiento para lograr el futuro que necesitamos.
All right, let's close out with a chant. Dare to struggle, dare to win, dare to struggle, dare to win, dare to struggle, dare to win, dare to struggle, dare to win,
Dare to struggle,
dare to win,
dare to struggle,
dare to win.
dare to struggle.
Thank you, Lillian, and thank you again to all of our speakers. Woo.
Is it time to march, folks? I hope so. I'm ready to march.
All right, we're going to march now down 16th Street Mall, all the way down to Arapahoe Street, and then we're going to cross the street and come back. Let's go that way. Yeah, everyone, please make sure that you stay on the sidewalks. Stick together and chant loudly. We will be following the large banner down the ramp.
16th Street Mall is a walking mall.
Por favor, todos manténganse afuera de la calle, en los lados.
We're not staying on the sidewalk, folks.
Hey, how are you?
Bullshit.
Good to see you.
Oops, did I say that out loud?
How's it going?
Good.
You working hard?
Are you guys gonna be protesters over there to join this march?
We had some organizers go over and talk to them.
So they're gonna pull them in, I mean, is what I'm asking? Because if we're taken to the sidewalk that way,
Yeah.
different than like, hey, come join us with our rally, and then like walking into the mall that way. Just a thought to spread out. Who? Which one's Russell?
Oh, yeah.
What are you folks, Russell?
Don't point
Russell's over there.
that's what you get.
Yeah, let me just throw a suggestion out. These guys down here, ask them to join. It'd be easier to go around that way. So that you can actually like physically say, hey, come join us.
Okay, we just want to make sure that it's like people can wheel down any people who.
This is not my protest, folks, but we're going to try to help.
I was looking for you.
Yeah, man.
Nice seeing you, bro.
Good to see you. Hey, do you have papers on you?
Mark?
Papers?
I got a pipe.
It's a beautiful day in Colorado.
Yes. Funny enough, I was actually going to ask you. You want to go in my backpack?
Here, let's tell you what. You hold that.
Oh, they're just there.
I have a bowl too.
They don't seem to really.
Yes, there it is.
How are you doing?
They're great. We are, of course, broadcasting.
Yes.
That.
Not right now, hopefully.
Yeah, right now.
Definitely seen
As
that.
we try to figure out this action of marching.
Right.
Absolutely are.
I know it's gonna be. Well, and the education group, the same thing. They want to put about. That's 20%.
So, guys, we're trying to organize a protest march here, real quick. I guess it looks like they want to get the others and extras brought on board. Hopefully.
You come march with us? Yep. Check it out.
90s.
I know.
Better slide back, sideways.
I know.
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna go catch them on the way through and out, huh? I think a protest march in this direction would be really logical. Go. It's a beautiful day, folks. Just showing you a little bit. It looks like they're, if we're gonna march, we're gonna march, so. We're moving around trying to figure out what that looks like right now. We're gonna go take them all.
Head out this way now for the march. Todos vamos a ir en este camino para la marcha. Fight, fight, fight! Housing is a human right. 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 Fight.
We're coming. Gotta hustle, boys. Time to march. Get that rolling. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you on the other side of the road there.
Hey, you're gonna go for a bit.
So, folks, we're gonna go catch the yellow vests and see if they're gonna go march. They're gonna come too, and then we're gonna go across the street and ask the other guys to come march too, because everybody else doesn't seem to be getting it. So I'm gonna go do it and just see what's going on. Hey, you guys, I'm gonna go invite these folks down here if they want to come join the march and make a big march down the mall.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I got some of this, but I guess the march is moving. So I didn't know if you guys were gonna march or not.
I am. Going.
So I'm gonna go invite these guys anyway after this light switches. Try to draw that in. I'll be back. I'm gonna hang for a couple hours, right? All right.
You gonna go to 3 o'clock?
Huh?
You gonna take it 3 o'clock?
I think so. Yeah, I think I'm down for the day, huh?
Yeah.
I'm dressed for it anyway. So folks who are following, they went to march that way. And we're gonna go see what's going on. We're gonna cross the street. Taking a non-traditional route. Interesting. Well, folks, what we thought was going to happen. No, yeah, I know, I'm laughing, right? It's because it's unusual. There they are. See what they've done is they've gone that way back over there. So I was right. I am doing exactly what I thought I was doing. They're gonna go up to 16th though, I bet. It's a shame that these groups can't try to align for just a quick protest. So, hold on folks, we're gonna tighten that. So I want to show you that protest over there. And if you understand what I'm trying to tell you now, there's 50 people over there. And if we walked our march all the way around to join their march protest and invited them to come protest on the mall with us, that'd have been fucking power in numbers. That'd have been 100 people down there. Instead, we're navigating 2 blocks to dictate that they went all the way down the 16th Street Mall. So, I'm this close, but I'm going to that protest first. I'm just gonna let them do it, huh? Their march is a different path. I see. They're going up along that rent area is what they did. Don't worry, we'll connect back with them. You see a lot of downtown this way, guys. I don't have a gimbal, so I'm gonna apologize for the bouncing now. All right, there's the 16th Street Civic Center station at the east side of 16th Street, where there's 1 stall and 1 urinal for the men in this $12 million renovation. I don't know what the women's looks like, because I've never been there.
But it doesn't cost us anything, right? Like we make.
That's why they wanted to take to the sidewalks, because they were taking off. Makes sense now, folks. Beautiful downtown. I lost my chain. It went off the chain, gang. Here they are. Told you we'd catch up with them, folks. No problems here. We know how these routes generally tend to go. Okay, I gotta do something real quick, folks. Apologize for this, but I hope this works. We're gonna flip the camera, and hopefully everything rotates properly. Oh, you like that? I like that. That's good Google. Yahoo technology right there, right? Do you see him? Yeah, it's there's an event. It's on Facebook today. Noon. 9 to 5 Colorado. Look up on Facebook either the Party for Socialism and Liberation or look for 9 to 5 Colorado. That's where you're gonna find links.
There's no excuses for renters' rights abuses. There's no excuses for renters' rights abuses. There's no excuses. Renters' rights abuses. There's no excuses for 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 renters' rights abuses.
No, it's about landlords not being held accountable to people get properties.
That's good.
Right, you don't want to live in a trashy house where the neighborhoods are infested with mice and shit, and then your own property devalues. They're not doing it. That's the problem. He wants water. I have water. Hey there. Oh, you're awesome.
Up with wages, down with rent. 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 Up with wages, down with rent.
It's such a polite little protest. They won't even get off the sidewalk. See you tomorrow morning, huh?
Down with rent.
They're such polite little protesters. They stop at every stoplight. That's it. Such polite protesters. They don't even go toward the cops.
No.
It's crazy. That's right. Does that car have that's District 3 car number 9123. District 3 9123. So you know, I'm great. You know, tomorrow morning there's going to be about 150 people eating breakfast right here in this spot every Sunday morning. Might be something else to some cover. Thank you. Feeding those in the community because we need to be doing better as a society. Notice none of the water fountains work. Hey, let's talk about real news. Where's the water in the city? When I go to the bathroom, there's no doors. Hey, thank you. Yeah. So, of course, that spot is outside the Corner Bakery, aka the Corner Fakery, where people get denied jobs because they don't have a cell phone. Hey, you know, you guys, you gotta want to eat there. They just had 8 health code violations in the last month. December, they had 8 health code violations. Rat turds in the kitchen. You don't want to eat there. Gotta tell the truth, right? I don't want to eat there. The good news about this is that we're not gonna miss these guys. Because, look it. There's no, a crew of people riding e-bicycles, or the city bicycles. That's always nice. B-cycle, not e-cycle. The Corner Rotary. Oh, man. You know, I just heard something on the news about roaches. That they breathe through pockets in their body. So when a roach loses its head, it dies from starvation, not from lack of oxygen. Interesting tidbit for y'all. Politest protest I've ever been to. Everybody stays on the sidewalk and stops at the stoplights, folks. They're doing a really good job here. He's extra security. You can tell that. Just watching. Just watching. Who watches the watchers? So I have a hunch that these guys are not going to have a connection to the Sudanese over there. Like they said, always try to approach them. So we're going to approach them with the camera after this. Then we're going to go join the Yellow Vests, huh? So between all three, there's 3 different actions.
The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We sweat. The red takes our whole check. About it, you know, everybody's capacity. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We sweat. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. We work, we sweat. The red takes our whole check. Fight, fight, fight! Housing is a human right! Fight, fight, fight!
Sometimes I wish I could take pictures just like this.
Fight, fight, fight! Housing is a human right! 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 Fight, fight, fight! Housing is a human order! Fight, fight, fight! Housing is a human right! 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 Fight, fight, fight!
They're way too safe, guys. Kills me.
Hoorah to the Rangers! Salute to the strangers! Salute to who? To who? To who? Fight, fight! Fight, fight, fight! Fight, fight!
Oh, that ain't nothing, man. They like to see the ounces. It's just a Bob Marley.
Adelante! La lucha es constante! Adelante! La lucha es constante! Adelante! Adelante! La lucha es constante! Adelante! La lucha es constante! Adelante! Adelante!
Guzman actually was probably down there where we were at. You see how they turned right before they got to the police? That pissed me off. Okay, so we're gonna leave them, folks. I want to come to the next target of my adventure. 3 prongs maybe today. Stand fascist regime, it's time to go. Told you that's what's going on. Come tell the world what's going on. We got live streamers watching from the UK. not doing the Al-Bushar is the criminal that is the leader of the Sudan fascist regime. These folks are out protesting against. Children are getting shot leading protests. Come tell the world what's going on.
So we have a president that's been in power for 30 years now, and people have finally spoken. And I'm gone. He's a war criminal. He's wanted by the International Criminal Court. He's currently killing protesters in Sudan and denying all of it. So, had enough. It's time for him to go.
Okay, thank you. Hope that heard. Yes, this is a triple protest stream, folks. We are doing the Yellow Jacket. Just so that you know, Yellow vests are over there. The protesters marching up to the Capitol. All right, we are here. Donations, by the way, can be made to cut the plastic. If you enjoy this streaming video experiences. LOL. See, these folks are yelling about the fact that children are getting killed because in their country, a 30-year dictator, quote-unquote president, has been running and ruling their lives. They've been here for hours. 11 o'clock this morning. Of course, it's 1:30 now. Man, you guys are on it. Let's get some of these signs in here, huh? Can we see your sign? It's beautiful. Thank you. Everything you want to say. Let's give this sign, huh? You guys want to say something to the world?
Bashir, we ask you to stop killing the peaceful protesters in Sudan. It's not right. Please accept justice for Sudan.
Free political prisoners, stop the violence. Okay, thank you guys. Babe's getting killed like that.
I'm only hearing, guys, everyone, I'm only hearing the people here in the front. I want to hear everyone.
We're gonna follow you.
Yeah. We're going to follow the children.
Amro, we're gonna follow you. Let's lead us. Amro.
Third one is yellow vest. The guillotine.
Yeah, go Amro.
Action-packed day, folks. So we got these guys down here. They're about to start doing their thing again. There's runners' rights, and there's yellow vests up there. We're gonna go talk with those guys again in a minute. But I want to get a little bit of these guys because the culture is so beautiful. When you see this happening. Once you see the men, they're so proud of their children. You see? That smile on that man's face. Beautiful. This is culture. See the problem? I love these guys, but they need to go take the streets. They need to go march. They need to go down and spread that word. You got such great energy. All right, we're gonna reverse, huh? Have a great day. Man, you know, live streaming. Protest after protest. Let's talk about it. Put it up there. Let everybody who's watching engage in the conversation. What's the flyer read? Tell it to them. There's 10 people or so. I don't know. It keeps fluctuating.
What we're trying to do over here is we're trying to show one love and unity. As you can see, it's time to change things. It's time to change the place we live in through uniting together. And it's not left nor right. And that's the number one thing we're fighting out here. Woo! Woo! Keep it moving, so it doesn't look like
it's all good.
Yeah.
Tell the people on the TV screen about the flyer.
This is the moment. This is the time. Right now. Drive on. Hold on.
Awesome. How are you guys?
Thank you. Things are changing. We see what's happening. You see what's happening. We've seen what's happening. So we're spreading these out to spread the love out and the message out that it's not us against them, but it's all of us against them.
Yes.
Oh.
We stand in unity.
Wow, you're a good activist.
Oh yeah.
So folks, to lack of incrimination, let's see what we got going on here. Another word is possible. The time is now. The place is here. We stand in solidarity with the yellow vests. Another world is possible. What is blowing my mind, guys, is what happened to like one mass action. There's more people. Carrying signs. I don't know. But, you know, I would honestly thought that like they're coming back over here, so that's powerful. I like that. Right? Just come back to the Capitol. That's good. Yeah, it kind of pissed me off. The guy's like, why don't we march around? He said, come march with us. Right? Let's go down the mall. But I'm going to tell you what, these guys, they were walking on the sidewalk. Tell them to flip the bus driver off, like, you can wait till I'm done. Right? And they're like,
well, that's very much how
so, I mean, I don't want to knock them, they're trying. These guys. Yeah. Love it, they're marching. Who's got some fire? Yeah, I can tell. Come on, come on. I had the chief of police come up to me the other day, Sunday, we were here on Sunday, selling buttons, right? And he says, hey, can we stop bringing weapons to the 16th Street Mall? Yeah. I never left. Yeah, it's because, like, what, there's like 10, 15 cops a day on the mall, right? They're all full of guns. Yeah. And then they got, like, all the RTE security. Yeah. And they're all armed up. And I'm just like, that's fucking shit.
You don't want the people armed. We need to disarm the people, is what he's saying.
Nice to stay.
Yeah.
I've been so busy I haven't been able to watch much of France.
It's so going. Oh, yeah. There's like no
got roadblocks going on. They're burning cars in the street. Guess what? Who gets some love? These guys get some love. Yeah! Woo! Power to the people! Woo! This is the video you've all been waiting for, folks. From the Capitol. We got chanters, we got yellow vests, we got cannabis. It must be a protest. Guys, that's TASKOODBAS. Tazkood Bas for Free Sudan. For those of you who are on and wondering, by the way, at 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, there's another action happening on the 16th Street Mall. So set your calendars and your alarms for that. That's going to be an anonymous action, from what I understand, on eating meat in our consumption systems today. You guys having fun in here? I hope you're talking. Yellow vests. Yeah, that is a good point. So the fourth action today. The fourth action is the anonymous one.
حرامية سلمية سلمية ستة الحرامية سلمية سلمية ستة الحرامية
العساكر رص الليل تسقط بس روسيا 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 العساكر رص الليل تسقط بس الليل تسقط بس روسيا العساكر رص الليل تسقط بس روسيا العساكر بس الليل تسقط بس روسيا العساكر بس الليل تسقط بس روسيا العساكر بس الليل تسقط بس أي فين Hey, go!
peace. Keep commodities. No justice, no peace. Keep commodities. We won't take it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We won't take it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We won't take it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We won't take it anymore. Give me this. Stop the violence, stop the hate. حرية سلام وعدالة الثورة خيار الشعب 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 حرية سلام وعدالة سنة سنة يا كيفان سنة سنة يا كيفان سنة سنة يا كيفان سنة سنة يا كيفان ضد الحكم الدكتاتوري ضد الحكم الدكتاتوري يا رقاص 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 كل البلد تسكت يا عنصري المغرور كل البلد تسكت يا عنصري المغرور شايفينك يا البرجوتي متوشحة بالجمرات مسلوم النص دستوري تتباه الدبابات الناس الجدرة جنة الناس الجنة وشيرة الصدر بنور الهامش الصبر سنين جنون الناس المحرومين الشال الشنع سنين السكن بيوت الطين الهتف من الشارع حرية سلام وعدالة والوحدة خيار الشعب والشعب الطيب صابر مضبوط الروح والقلب ندران بيفتي ذاته يا جنبة حكم شمولي ما ضد الفقراء مصانع لا مدرسة لا منقوط ما بعرف الا الدوشكة ورفض البوت والشعب الطيب يما مسكون بشوق الناس يا فقراء دواس لدواس ما خير نتواسق ايوه ونخلي الموت للصحة ويطير الدم في نحاس ونحاس الجيل الجاي في التنمية والقطاس ونحال الجيل الغادر يجي شعب الهامش البزء الرب كثير هل ممكن يحكم فقراء عفوا
خليفة المهدي اديك رهيق الشمس. شكرا محمود ود احمد الليله نحاسب برا للدوله يحكم الشعب. سوداني هويتك هامش والهامش ما تضمنك. الناس البزرة ونحنا الناس البزنة ونحنا الناس الركب الخيل بسيف الأجر الجان في كرم وفي شيطان. الصدق الذاتي نحنا الطرح الغادي نحنا السلطة الجاية نحنا لا نجرى صلاة النار لا نشعر الأسمار لا موت كل الريف لا عود يشد الناس إلا الزين شد. يا شعب عدالة عدالة يا بلدي عدالة 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 لكل الناس. ميزان عديل حساس في كفهم يوم الشعب في كفهم مع الناس في أحلى حرية وغرفة نتعايش بإحساس. حرية سلام وعدالة والثورة خيار الشعب. حرية سلام وعدالة والثورة خيار الشعب. حرية سلام وعدالة والثورة خيار الشعب.
والثورة خيار الشعب. حرية سلام وعدالة والثورة خيار الشعب. حرية سلام وعدالة والثورة خيار الشعب. خليك
Okay guys, we're moving to another channel here.
It's a really freaking take, man. It takes one, Tom Brady. Like everyone who lost. It takes one. What if you could be one person that helps out? It's cool that like we believe. The basic premise once you get in to make something together. We could really, we could at least yell loud.
But we're not meaningless. Every human, I mean, like if we take some of the basic premises that are out there, life is a precious thing. So if you're a human being, and you're struggling and you care about yourself, you have some spiritual internal mechanism in your head or your guided clock, a pathway. It doesn't really have to be spiritual. It can be moral or mentally, lined out in a logical manner for yourself, where you're living in a way that I like do no harm. Yeah? So, there's an idea, right? So, with do no harm, like, as long as I'm doing things that are beneficial, that help society around me, then I've got something going on. You know, so I have value. Yeah. Now, I did this really massive thing the other day, and I haven't posted it in a while. But if you give 8 miles, 2 bottles of water, one has cocaine in it, and the other one is full of water. The caged animal with nothing to do, you drink cocaine water to the point of like detriment to the body, right? It doesn't deteriorate on the inside. It drug itself out. But if you give that animal a full like gymnasium, harem, people to hang out with, right? Cocaine water will not be drank, and when it is, it will just be used minimally, almost like health benefits once in a while, just to take a break, right? You know what I'm saying? They'll drink the normal water. So the idea is that drug addiction is not normal. It's a product of how we design our societies, where people have to endure, fuck, it's cold and my back hurts because the ground is uneven and the temperatures are transferring from the ground to my body. There's no barriers between us, right? I get a good night's sleep to get a good day's work in, so I don't knock myself out because the conditions are so bad. So then you start drinking and or utilizing sometimes habits, right? And then we build this culture where worse things dive in, right? So find some value by contributing in a society a little bit by making friends, getting to know one another.
Mira, cuando se
Back to the politics. People like to claim we're so simple as claiming that like philosophic democracy define what the Democrats do like it's like people or like it's a pretty loose one. It's typically the people. And like we try to like believe that our leaders suck. That's the best we're gonna get most times. We don't need to state that out loud. Those guys suck and who the hell the rest of you are. Freaking votes. That's kind of where we're at. Like our elections, but I mean, our last one, so we should follow six Trump president. I mean, we none of us give their scripted statements, and they tell us that they're one of us. But at the end of the day, the media is going to decide who has the nice, who has the good debates. Did you know? I will say, the debates, they're all on teleprompter. And so when we want to make our movement, when we create it with other people, it's when the people get to make that decision.
Let's go talk about conversations, huh? Oh, there goes the battery. No. Thanks. Oh, sorry I connected there, folks. I had to go check out a text message I had because we're just live streaming for shits and giggles for hours and hours. It's 2 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, there's an anonymous mask action downtown Denver. Hey guys, I just learned something on here. The Facebook Messenger allows me to open and look at conversations while recording or broadcasting. These beautiful gals. People. Let's go back to that for a little bit, huh? He's off duty, so he's not trying to call. No, it's $50 an hour off duty. In uniform. So definitely police really uniforms. And in the car, there's a group of banks. And they're $50 an hour. By the event, they're dressed. Just liable for the city of Denver. Stopping prostitution of home carrying cannabis in Lake Courthouse. That was the assessment of my team. I hate to join the red all of them. They were like, and then I was like, with my company on the other one, I already like disposed of it or whatever. Like, you don't have the legal authority to do that. You're not contracted in such ways. And he got them recommended or whatever, and they wrote back and said, all right, you're here. They were like, so, John, we're going to get this out. The guy can get your license. I never
One nugget.
Sometimes they carry an ounce, sometimes they're all down like an 8.
They don't know.
They want to take the next smoking later.
Yeah. So guys, we are coming back in 40. We're going downtown to the Anonymous Vegan Festival, Education Day. I don't know exactly what that means, so I'll tell you that right now. At 3 o'clock, we're going to be on the 16th Street Mall with masks, and there's supposed to be some computers and education about meat. So we'll see what happens. They asked us to black out, so I did come in black. And then at 4 o'clock, I'm going to go drink some whiskey, so I'm not going to run a stream that long. But what the heck, you know, it's Saturday afternoon, we're protesting the Winter Whiskey Tasting Festival. My ticket's available, so I just got to get there, huh? And hopefully... Okay, we got some people we want to shout out to. ZFG Videography and Colorado Donkey Watch. Latest candidates on the David Lane roster. As I understand, that's moving forward. And so when the police come out with rifles, you're like, no, we're leaving. You know, and then they detain you. You know, you better believe that you probably want the best on your side. So, Michael Whitney, we want to thank Michael Whitney for his contributions to society. He's going to be pointing out the lack of medical care at the downtown Denver detention facility, where he spent 53 hours without his CPAP machine. Access to that necessary technology to help him stay alive while he's breathing and sleeping at the same time. So we're going to expose those problems. Of course, the Yellow Vest, the beautiful people out here, have joined the Sudanese who are joyously celebrating and hanging out today in their actions, trying to end the regime of Bashar. Maybe we'll go get some people to talk to us, huh? So loud. They got the cameras and everything going on. We're gonna go skirt the outside, see who's gonna talk. Who wants to talk to the cameras? Talk to the news.
Not me. Yeah, I will.
Yes. Okay. So please tell us your name and tell us what's going on in the world today and why you're at the Capitol here in Denver, Colorado. I want to make sure I get all of your sign in that beautiful picture, that sign that you've made. Let's see here, round one, guys. So go ahead, tell us who you are. What's your name? It's okay. Go ahead, Amal.
Hi.
Tell us what's going on.
My name is Amal. We're going on the president of the
Okay, speak up, cars.
No, yeah, Ahmed. The president of Bashir stay on the Afghanistan 30 years. The people right now, they are hungry. There is no gas. There is, you know, all the economy is going down. So the people say Friday, the protester will ask him for the people like, you know, to change. For change.
Yeah.
And he start killing this protester.
Okay,
They
so.
kill the protester with the gun.
Okay. How old was the protester?
The youngest, he killed like 14 years old.
14-year-old children.
Yes.
Being killed in the streets. What's the name of the city where that child was shot?
Khartoum.
Khartoum. And that's Khartoum, Sudan.
Yeah.
And this dictator, Bashar. Yes.
Bashir.
Bashir. Folks, these guys have no food, no gasoline.
No. Economy is going down.
So how are they drinking water?
Say we have a Nile River.
Yeah? Is it clean water? Is it clean or is it dirty?
It needs a clean.
It is clean? Okay. So so there's at least water for the people. Okay. And how long has the killings been going on?
Right now, since December 19th.
December 19th. And you guys have, folks have been coming out here now pretty much every week, yes?
Yes.
Yes. When are you going to take to the streets and march? Soon?
We're gonna do it soon.
Soon?
Yeah.
Okay. We are hoping to keep spreading this message. My people are going to take a clip from you, maybe, and we'll make a video if we can hear enough of the voices. Make a special video because you guys have been killing it every week. You are out here.
With the gun, they get also the car over the people too.
So are the people over there? Are they still protesting every week?
Yeah.
And people are being shot every week?
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day.
Did you just say every day?
Yes. Every day.
What have you did? You did. So every day people are being shot.
So from like September 19th, that is like 52 people got killed.
52 people have been killed.
So far.
And that's since December 19th. So just about a month now. Can't see very well. I'm gonna turn this way.
I don't want to be in the camera.
You don't want to be in the camera. She don't want to be in the camera anyway.
I know.
So it's in the public. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. I want some more of these people to speak, huh, guys? Let's go. You want to talk to people?
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, come on. Come tell us.
Yeah.
Come up a little closer.
Yeah, fall, that is all.
Tell us what's going on. Why are you here?
You can do that with another one from organization. Yeah.
Do you have family over there?
Yeah, my family with me here, my son and my wife.
Yeah, what about over there in Sudan?
Yeah, it's too bad.
You have you have cousins or brothers, sisters, any family?
My father and my mother.
Your father and your mother are there?
Yeah, my brother, my sister.
And your brother and your sister?
Yeah.
And
I'm living here with my wife and my son.
But you're here with your wife?
Yeah.
Do they have enough food?
Yeah, where? Here or?
Over there.
Yeah, some people, general, the situation in Sudan is too bad. Okay, the government is too bad. There is a lot of criminal, and war in the east of Sudan in that war. And so the government is too corrupt.
Corrupt.
Yeah.
And so that corruptness.
Right now, all Sudanese people said, fall, that is all.
It's corruption. It's 30 years that's in government.
Yeah, exactly.
So what about the resources? Is there enough? Is the country shutting down because of these protests? Or are people still going to work every day?
Yeah, that is so. But that is going to be large. Yeah, step by step, day after day, that is going to be big, large protesters in all the Sudans, in all cities, in all countries, in all rural area. In all universities, schools.
So they're starting to do walkouts and protests over there and complaints. But they put their lives at risk, don't they?
Every day protests be strong more than yesterday. Every day.
So it's growing.
Yeah, it is growing.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And children are dying, they tell me. 14, 15-year-olds.
Yeah. Still right now, maybe more than 50 persons was killed while this protest.
52, I was told. 52 people killed since December 19th.
Yep, exactly. A lot of protesters in Sudan right now is younger, less than 25 years age old. These younger need good future, need good government to do well for their future.
Do they have homes?
Yeah, some people, a lot of most people by rent. Yeah, and in the house it is bad. The not qualified. There is problem in the water.
Thank you
in
for
the
supporting us.
electric, in anything. The road is bad, like that. And
It's a
this
little
is my
guy.
son.
Oh, how are you today?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, well, I thank you for your time. Your family, yes. Okay, guys, I guess we're just trying to learn a little bit. I don't know what you guys are talking about. No utilities. Yeah, you guys are getting it. Good job. I appreciate you all for putting that out there, putting that conversation in there. You guys want to say what's going on? There's people out there in the world watching. No? Okay. Yeah, families. Okay, so they're breaking down and having fun. I think it's time to engage a couple of these yellow vest folks. Is she a pastor?
Is she a pastor?
Yeah. No, she looks very familiar. And sometimes the faith community does come out and observe and watch.
Yeah.
Many of them are trained as legal observers.
Oh man, that's just crazy. You see
That's
that
interesting.
Shit. Yeah, that's really interesting because what happens in between state and church, huh?
No.
Right? I mean, I would disagree, but I can respect that. Like, I get where you're coming from.
Me too. There's a lot of disagreement, but I respect the fact that you're doing something.
I understand the want though for like those people to like be in check and for them to also see the good things that are coming, like feeding the homeless, things like this.
Right.
For a variety of
Right.
reasons. I can
And here's why though too. If we think about what's going on where maybe people have gotten to the protest level that they have because we're all being called thugs, right? You notice there's no police are here. Right? Depends on the day and the action and the size. Changes everything, right?
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, those people that can have their free speech and we don't care.
Yeah.
Right? They're just doing their thing. No, they're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
But you know, they keep talking about the 16th Street Mall, and I just keep coming back into my head. It's weaponizing the mall. De-weaponizing the mall. So if
It's
you...
like, that's exactly how I feel about when you say that, you know, they white, like there's white privileged kids that go crazy and do these things, you know, and that's where you have to stop. See, that's where I believe that is the government that is actually it's a fear-based system, that they're making us think that that's what's really going on in order for them to take our privilege of freedom and rights, and that's why they're making a more secure system. Big Brother's getting bigger by fear-mongering us that way. You know?
Okay.
It's okay to have a priest that works for the government. Why? Because, you know, he's just watching out for that crazy guy.
No. I didn't say working with the government. When I say
It's
legal
fine, though.
observer, that is not a government worker. That is a people's worker.
Doesn't he report back though to the government?
No.
Who does he
No.
report back to?
The legal observer is there to watch everything. The individuals and the police officers. And to be able to go into a court of law as a non-partisan, unbiased person. I'm there to watch what happens, and when that cop starts acting a fucking fool, and starts attacking these protesters for their shit, and they're doing nothing wrong, and it gets violent, and people get arrested and go to jail and end up with charges, I'm the one that they call on. Here's my notes. Here's what I watched. That's a legal observer.
I thought a legal observer was like, I hear the word legal and I'm completely thinking it was government.
I'm just gonna leave that row all by itself. What a fucking protest, dude. You see another one of
He's like went crazy. It's because you had to stop.
Just breathe for 5 seconds, right?
So much.
We get the traffic. So no, yeah. I want the pastor. I want the scout leader. I want the anarchist. who goes out and cleans trash to all be working in their neighborhoods, right? As a communal thing, right? Villages.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's definitely.
There's a community watch model that's happening in Denver where it's not watching the fronts. They're like, oh, this is our block, and so we watch what goes on the inside, right? So the neighbors are kind of keeping an eye out for each other, making sure they run their lives. It's very. It's why I think there's like 50 socialist communities in Denver, right? I mean, there's so many.
It's true, there is.
There's a couple of heads that kind of keep holding on all of them. And I won't name names today, folks. You guys having talks? So here's what one of my mods say. Thank you very much, lady. Legal observers are individuals, usually representatives of civilian human rights agencies, who attend public demonstrations, protests, and other activities where there is a potential for conflict between the public or activists and the police, security and guards, or other law enforcement. The purpose of legal observers is to monitor, record, and report on any unlawful or improper behavior. Yeah. Right?
Just in general, monitoring everybody.
Yeah. So we call for legal observers. And by the way, if anybody's in the Denver metro area and wants to come out on Sunday, I talked to somebody already that reached out to me, and I want to start. We're going to do another legal observation class because we need more of that on Sundays. Man, I'm getting so good at things. Wait till she's out of earshot. You have no idea. There is an impulse when I see a child carrying a plastic water bottle to instantly blurt out facts. Like the fact that drinking plastic water under like the age of like 16, like not only attaches the molecules to your body for your entire life, but if you drink it at that early age like that, like they were walking through 2-3 years old, it brings on puberty at 5, 6, 7 years old instead of like 12, 14, 15 years old.
It puts estrogen in your body.
Yeah, it's a
and it does, and they do,
mimicker.
yeah. And they even equate it to men. Yeah. I mean, I don't really get why we have to know. You know,
You're gay.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Estrogen.
Oh, high levels of estrogen to
High
be.
level of estrogen.
That might make a chemical imbalance that I can understand. I do
Also,
know
this helps a lot too.
the sun.
Chemtrails. Those shits are helping all the chemicals that happen in the ground.
Yeah.
It mixes together, man. That shit's fucking us up.
So what I do by day is plastic sciences, right? Trash, recycling. And when I was in the South Pacific, you can see I would clean trash day after day, walk with my stick in a bag, throwing all this garbage because when it accumulates, like if this is the harbor here, you know, there's plastic floating in the sun in the ocean, and this is where the coral reef is shallow, and the sun breaks down on the plastic, releasing that bisphenol A that mimics estrogen. Now instead of having natural selection of fish populations that are 50-50 guys, 50-50, it goes 90 to 10%. Sometimes you have like 99% females, no males, or one off male. I mean, it can be so bad. But now when you want to go eat sushi, like the poke place down here, like the sushi mall, love it. Beautiful stuff. But if you're not, even like if you have to rinse catfish, right? You got big catfish in the river, let them sit in a pool for a day or two, let them clean out, try to clean that water before you eat them. The plastics in the fish,
It's in the fillet.
yeah. So it goes in the food chain. So as the little microfish and the baby organisms are eaten by the bigger ones, now you test the tuna and the swordfish and the. I mean, they find car parts in whales, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Why would a whale eat it? That was not
No, but you don't know if it's like.
They don't know any better.
if the whale is 5 times as large as you and me, it's just like, oh, look, there's a good piece of food.
We're at the car park.
Yeah, when it's eating whatever, right? But, yeah, that's it.
It's gotta be. It's got its mouth. Just have all of it in there. So what we do, like, stop using plastic water bottles.
Well, and so I use sustainable ones. I actually, that's why I'm getting the straws. There's that. Yeah, there's probably a video somewhere. And I'm going to sell them to raise money to build to get plastic recycling.
That's why we just came down here.
So it's like 3 or 4 steps to recycling plastics. The first one is to cut the plastic, shred it into small bits, so you can mold it and right? So yeah, I figure if I have a display model, it could be like Ted if there's a couple states it's a drinking festival or whatever, and be like wow! I'll give you $20 to help build the next part of it, right? Right, so I'm moving up the ranks. I'm getting some things lined up, but totally, yeah, and yes, so in
So your buddy
I stayed in 2017 for 3 or 4 days, and this was like from the main island, from the airport. I got a bus, stopped halfway on the bus ride to met them, right? Off of the store. So we're up to parts of bus ride, airport, stop, like 8 hours. And then, capital to big scary, this is a world's road. So we're out there planting mango. We're working like in the villages. Yeah, this is like
So thank you. I was really interested. So I just stopped. Okay, thanks.
Like 6 different items.
Oh man, sorry.
It's just the battery. It's okay.
Sorry.
You're good. Off camera, trying to. So yeah, we planted mangoes.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
No, I got the elders. This photos. I have a blog. It's plastic.wordpress.com, and there's some pictures on there like the islands with the garbage and the elders and like the islands. Islands and we're all cleaning garbage and planting coconuts and trees and all this shit.
Are you saying mangroves or mangroves?
Mangrove, M-A-N-G-R-O-V-E-S. Mangroves, it's like the water. So it's like the trees that live in miraculous water. After there's like, it's not a reef, it's just like build it. Should talk about Yellow Jacket, Yellow Vest. Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket.
Coming with a sting.
Hey, what time is it we going to that other action? 3 o'clock, right? That's 15. Are we all going to that? And there's other people that are going to be there too.
No, it's at Maggiano's. What's that?
Maggiano's literally on 16th and something. So, folks, can drink beer. I like to drink beer, smoke weed. Social media moderates. Hey, excellent. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cool. I appreciate you guys. You know, like, I'm just out here broadcasting. Do with you as you will. Having fun with life. We're gonna go do an anonymous thing next.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Yes. Yeah, I do like community garden, like urban gardening, like trying to build a whole community off that. So yeah, this like
Knowledge. I like that.
Smart ass
We
shit.
can get seedlings running soon. So that one they're picking up. Exam, right? It's
What time is it?
Just get them out. Like start some seedlings.
Yeah, get them out, or even like, I like the idea of keeping the races and stuff, because it's like, not only that, let it go, but in terms of attention, and they want it, and not just
They're all actors. Every president. But no, Ronald Reagan was actually in a real movie. The government. That's his early life.
Yeah,
Right.
the fact that they are not
I can see where they're
I am not going to shut the government down.
I don't like that.
Okay, folks, so here's the deal. We're down to 5 watchers after 3 hours. Yay! I'm going to actually cancel the feed, and I'm going to come live at the new action in about 15 minutes.